Okay, Reggie. I want to play you this interview, a clip from an interview that Maya did recently, and get your reaction.
Where were you at when Tupac passed away? When you heard that?
I can't remember where I was. I can't remember where I was, but I was signed to Interscope, and I would always see his car parked in the parking garage.
Well, he had like an old school or
It was
something.
an old school white. It was long. I don't know what it was, Cadillac or something. But it was very chilling to always see it. You know, it had white walls and everything,
Wow,
but it was covered, and they kept it there for years.
that's crazy.
And then I ended up doing a song with him, which always bothered me after his passing. I'm like, this is strange. I don't know if
Post mortem, what they call it?
I should be doing this.
Yeah.
But the label requested it. It always felt a little strange.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We done talked about this situation on Ball first. But before we get into that, boy, that damn Maya, boy, she still look good. She aged well. Father Time done justice with her. She is one of the only females from the 90s that still looks the same. I can't think of another one that still looks as good as she does, other than maybe Holly Berry. But now, but shout out Maya. She's still soft spoken, very nice young lady. Um, okay, y'all. I'm gonna try to make y'all remember when we talked about this for those of y'all that was on the live streams back in the day. Yeah, I remember I told y'all about a car. It was actually a '63 Chevy Impala that we had sold to Interscope. We had, a mural of Tupac on the back of the trunk of the car, and it was white and red interior. And we sold it to them for $75,000. But what we were supposed to do was a raffle, and what the deal was, we were supposed to, because that's when they had NAFTA going on. And for those of y'all a little bit too young, don't know about that. Record companies was losing a lot of money because everybody was just downloading CDs. And so record companies and people were trying to come up with ideals to make you still want to go out and buy the hard copy CD. And so what we was going to do, Jimmy and I had talked about doing a raffle with this car, saying like it was Tupac car and all that, which it really was. Sugar got this car done, but it was never completed. But he was going to give that to Tupac, but it was never completed. I got it completed at my boy D's Auto Body Shop in Bellflower, the same guy that did the one for DMX and Ja Rule. Did a lot of paintings for sure. Shout out D's Auto Body. But anyway, so the plan was Interscope was going to put this car in a magazine, and we was going to raffle it off to. It was some type of program we was going to do with MTV, and where we was going to raffle it off to some fans that bought the CD. And that was the plan. But for whatever reason, that never materialized or never happened. So this car just sat, as she said in the video, it sat in a corner with a car cover in the garage underneath Interscope garage for years, right? For years. I remember we used to go in there. Me and Bob Gotti one time was talking about taking it back and taking it, but that was the deal when Jimmy and them gave us $75,000 for it. They was like, man, we don't want to hear nothing about this car. We know how you and she'll get. When stuff don't go your way, y'all can't come up here trying to take it back from us. And of course, Mr. Knight, Suge Knight. I'm gonna make y'all remember because they try to do a RICO on Suge behind us. And so I don't know, maybe y'all can find it. Some of you researchers will remember it from the back in the day. Where Suge, they were investigating Suge. I think it was Greg Katie's and them task force was one of the things that they tried to get. Well, It might have been before now. It wasn't Greg Katie's and them because they didn't come around till like 2007, 2008. There was another task force that was on Suge's ass, and they were trying to get him because what happened was Jimmy Iovine gave the car to like a worker. Of course, Suge always accused him of being, one of Jimmy's boy toys. But he gave the car to a worker, right? And it's like, here, you can have it. And so this is like in 2000, maybe 2005 or something like that. And it went to a shop. And then, but the young man, he didn't want the car. He was a young white kid. He didn't know nothing about no 63 Chevy Impalas. So he sold it to someone, to a Mexican shop. And Suge found out somehow through the grapevine, I guess, everybody talking about, a picture with Suge on the hill, on the hood and all that. And he finds the car, the place that bought the car. And from the kid. And Suge and take some of his homeboys up there, and they tried to take the car back. I think they did take the car back. And it was a major police investigation and report about it, where Jimmy and all of them had explained what had happened. How the young man got the car, because Suge was trying to make the accusations, of course, that they stole 2Pac's car. But I think Interscope had a show how they gave the car to the young boy or the young worker, the employee, and the employee had to, get Jimmy involved, and Jimmy and them had to explain that the young boy sold the car to that shop and they were the rightfully owners. So that's the car. It was a white Chevy Impala that was freaked out, red and white, and that's the car that Maya was talking about.
Quick question. Did you have an Under Armour account in 2025? Maybe you just bought some shoes online? Well, you might want to listen to this. Apparently, there are allegations that Under Armour was involved in a massive data breach around November 2025. We're talking about millions of accounts where private info was allegedly left vulnerable to unauthorized access. It's one of those things where you think your data is safe and suddenly it's not. Your personal data has real value, and when a company fails to keep it secure, you shouldn't be the one paying the price. Morgan & Morgan is stepping in to fight to hold them accountable and to help protect your consumer privacy. If you had an account prior to November 2025, you may qualify for a claim of up to $500. You can check the link in the description to submit a claim now. It's super easy and it takes less than 2 minutes to see if you qualify. Seriously, go check if you're eligible before the window closes.
Bomb first. That commercial y'all just heard, man. Y'all please go in the comment section of the videos, man, and sign up. I'm telling y'all. People are getting approved. For those of y'all tired of filling it out, because y'all might then get approved for the program where about the people being stressed out behind YouTube and stuff. That's the program we was running about 3 or 4 weeks ago. For those of y'all that was having some type of anxiety or whatever from YouTube, go over there and fill out one of those forms, because they giving away up to $1,000 for people that have some issues on a class action suit that was already paid out. But this is some people that work, that, as the commercial said, or the advertisement says, that had their data breach, that either bought something online or had a Under Armour account before. Go ahead, try to fill it out. See what happens. What would it hurt? It takes 3 minutes to fill out this form and ask the questions. And so fill it out. Possibly, hopefully, around the end of the year, a check will be coming in the mail, and y'all be some happy campers. Hey, y'all. Y'all ever wonder You ever wonder how Gaptooth is a platinum artist? You ever wonder how he claims to be a platinum artist? Well, do y'all know Gaptooth only was able to claim 1% to 2% of that song that he claimed to be a platinum artist for? Do y'all know the song that he claimed to be a platinum artist for wasn't even, he wasn't even in the studio, wasn't even around. His vocals wasn't even on that song. Well, y'all listen to NG, the guy who actually controlled the song. Listen to what NG had to say about Gaptooth, the one that claims to be a platinum artist. Y'all listen to what that brother had to say about this clown.
And one thing that I wanted to ask you, there is a guy named, let me get this right, Del Rey. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know Del Rey.
Okay. Now, he had said that I don't know how he would come into this, but he said that he co-produced that song and that he actually wrote. Is that true?
Well, Tupac's probably rolling over in his grave hearing that, man. Del Rey got in it because he knows G, the guy that I did the track with, and then I think he put his vocals on it, probably registered it, one of those situations. Then his vocals got off of the stuff, but the beat was already made. And none of his lyrics would have you. He wasn't even around when Pac was around. I heard about the stuff that he has been doing. My cousin told me to speak on it. I said, what? The truth is the truth. Like, what am I going to do? It's cool. Yeah. You asked the question, so I guess more people are going to ask. But, you know, he's just the guy that came for the ride, you know. So that's all. He was there, and he knew the business aspect of it early. He wasn't even in the studio when Pac was there, bro. I'm the one that controlled that record. G and I did the music. Del Rey's just riding the wave, bro. That's all. Yeah, he's just riding the wave. I see what's going on now. I'm glad I'm still here to see it, man. It's sad to be honest, but you know, that's how some of us do it online now. They have the access now, so they can say, you know, they wrote for Jay-Z or some shit. Jay-Z is alive. That could be some bullshit, but you know, they wrote for what have you. It's crazy. Yep. Yeah. Cloud chasing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, what we call it nowadays is called clickbaiting. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you need to say so you can get them clicks on your channel.
Yeah. It's people can do what he's doing, what have you. You know, it is what it is, man. I'm glad we're here to tell the truth. You know, some of us are still here with level heads to tell the truth.
Bomb first. Congratulations to Spain. I know a lot of y'all was disappointed with your brother was saying he was going for Argentina because y'all know how they really feel about us over here, especially us brothers. But Spain ain't too far off, in my opinion, as well. But I'm more a Brazilian man or Mexico man. But hey, all people ain't bad. We got enough over here. We got people over here that feel that way about us. So, but anyway, that goalie for Argentina, boy, he played a hell of a game. But I don't hate that how he got scored on towards the end. But shout out, World Cup was a great series. I'm glad nothing tragic happened over here in the United States while we were hosting it with a few other countries on this side of the continent. But shout out to America for a successful World Cup. And hey, let's get ready it's almost time for training camp for the best time of the year, NFL football. Because I'm a major gambler. Bomb first. Have a great one. Peace.